Alright guys, so like most small engine tinkerers, I have endless extra belts I have just saved over the years from different machines, and so none of them will fit the DB. None of them is the right length. Too short, too long, whatever. And it's an oddball size. I measured it and it comes out to I believe it's like 41 and a half, 41 3/4. Tried the 42, too big, 41, too small. So this is what we're left with doing. We got a belt here, it's probably freaking 5 if not 6 feet long. And we're going to cut it down, and we're going to splice it, and we're going to make it fit as perfect as I can. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. Okay, so we'll take this super long belt here, wrap it around. See, I got a marking there, and we're going around the motor pulley, pulling it back up, and we make another mark. Now what we're going to do is we're going to cut it over here on this side where my thumb is. I'm going to cut it there, and then we're going to slice the top half off for one and the bottom half off for the other. And when we join the two together, it'll be smooth transition. And then connect it with baling wire and super glue. And I believe it's going to work. I've done this in the past. I've seen a lot of other guys do similar. So it's the right pulley. It's the original pulley. It's the right V-belt for that pulley. See, it's all the way in. It's not hanging over. And it fits also perfectly in the DB pulley. So let me get this together and we'll see what we got. Okay, so you can see you got the top half cut off and the bottom half cut off. And when we bring them both together, I can do this holding the camera. It's going to come together like a sandwich, like that. It's going to have baling wire going through it. I'm going to make 2 or more holes, and also super glue. And we'll see what we got. Alright guys, so there she is. She ain't pretty, but if she works until I can get the proper belt size, just to test this tractor, it'll be doing its job. That's all I really want to do here. I'm anxious to test to make sure the transmission is engaging and working. And if it does work, then I'll take this belt off because I know it's the perfect length. I'll take it to Napa and I'll try to have them find me a belt the exact size. So like I said, it ain't pretty, but hey, if it works, and I think it's going to work, we'll see. Alright guys, the first test, try to crank this with the new belt on, the new RUBE GOLDBERG belt. We'll see what happens. Looking pretty good, pretty good. Let's try to move this baby, see it's still. Alright guys, to accommodate this 5 horsepower Tecumseh, which is slightly bigger than the older Tecumsehs I've used in the past with no problems. It's just a little bit wider with the pull rope and a few other things were giving me problems. The primer, which was right there where those holes are, Okay, that had to get moved. So I moved it down to here. That wasn't a big deal. The other problem is when I had to adjust the distance. I had to make a bracket to begin with, and I had to adjust the distance and the width so it would clear all the belts, clear everything, and not hit the carburetor. Now when I put this down, it barely catches these two pieces of piping here, which they normally would snap onto. Okay, barely catches it. So I had to extend that. Okay, I don't have any metal pipe the same diameter. If I did, I would just weld two pieces on there. But I want to get a little bit of height also. So this is what I decided to do. I got a piece of metal here I cut down. Okay, slips right in there, like so. Okay, and that comes down and it lands right here, beautifully. Now I got this 3/4 inch PVC pipe. Okay, and it's the perfect diameter. Perfect diameter. So I'm going to cut two pieces of this. I'm going to put them one on each side, exactly where the others come down, where the snaps come down. And it's going to be a perfect fit. It's going to snap. It raises the hood up about 3/4 of an inch. You don't see it. You don't notice it. It actually looks more level than it does naturally. So that's the plan. This piece here, then two pieces across are going to line up perfectly with these. So that's my next step with this. And but everything else is good. She's running good. The belt's working. Everything's good. All right. So that's where we're at right now with this. A lot of fabrication, a little more than I expected. As I said, the older Tecumsehs, they were red in color. The older Tecumsehs were a perfect fit. I think they came in 3 and 5 horsepower. They were a perfect fit. This one is a little bit bigger, just a hair, but a little bit bigger. And so we had to make some adjustments here, make it work right. But we'll be back when I have this all together, and then we'll give it a test drive.